It's cold out here. Why do I have a t-shirt and shorts on? Guys, winter's almost here. Look, the tomatoes are gone. It's getting cold here in Wisconsin. It's November 1st. The colors are fading from the trees. We're soon gonna have snow. Guys, we're about to transition to the newest hobby on the channel, which is not too far off. We spent the whole summer growing a 1,925 pound pumpkin on Let's Do Stuff Big. Lately we've been doing astrophotography, but now the most exciting moment in my year has happened. The indoor winter growing competitions are starting. So if you didn't know that was a thing, the giant growers, I guess Chris Brown in particular started it, and you know, the big growers, the guys that grow giant want something to do in the winter. So Chris put together an awesome competition for anybody can join. You don't have to pay. There's 4 different categories, and we can compete for cash prizes, trophies. I don't know what he's writing up the rules right now. But I know last year there was cash prizes. My grow closets, I had 2 grow closets set up last year, but they were full of them Monstera plants. Did any of you guys see the videos about them profitable Monstera plants? The variegated ones. I was cloning them and growing them, and I did do really well. I sold them. And so I decided to sell off the rest of that collection just to make room for these winter grow competitions, guys. So we're gonna go and check out the setups. I even set up a 3rd grow space. So we have 3 grow spaces to work with, and it's gonna be so much fun, guys. Let's see, the 4 categories. There is giant watermelon, which is extremely difficult to do indoors. So we're going to do that one for sure. I'm probably one of the few people that has grown watermelons indoors. I don't think I was even posting on YouTube at the time, but I grew and harvested ripe watermelons indoors. So I have experience at that. So that's good. That'll give us an upper hand. But I've never planted the giant variety indoors, which is just wacky to think about, growing a giant watermelon indoors. So that we have to try, guys. Next, we're going to do giant tomato. That's another one. If you've been watching my channel, we have a lot of experience with giant tomato. Should be no problem growing an indoor giant. And then the 3rd category that was posted at first, well, I should say it is the 3rd category, is potato, which is kind of goofy because I guess I don't like that we can't see what's going on with the potato, like during the season, you know, during the grow. So I was thinking, I'm like, well, we could grow it aeroponically, so the potato would grow in midair. I'm sure we could do that, but I decided the growers voted on a 4th category, and that was just announced yesterday, giant beet. So, and since I don't really have a way to get a giant potato eye, or I don't know how you would go about getting that strain, you know, they grow giant stuff like potatoes and stuff in the UK over there, but I have to get started like right away. So I was able to order some giant red mango beets. So them will come in a few days, so we can get the beet seeds started. So instead of me walking and wandering through the woods in the 40-degree weather, why don't we go and check out the grow spaces, guys? Let's go. Alrighty. Some of you guys might recognize this closet. Hey, and it's even cleaner than usual. Just kidding, it's always this clean. So, the last time you guys might have seen it, we had Monstera plants growing in here in this big old monster, really big tote here. So I think we're gonna go ahead and just use this tote. I have it up off this tray a little bit, so there's, yep, so we have good drainage. I drilled a lot of holes in the bottom. We do have, the only plant in here gets to stay is the air plants. They can hang out. They'll enjoy the humidity and everything. So we do have the soil from the Monstera plant. So there's bark, hydroton, perlite. I just dumped in some worm castings. So it's probably kind of depleted soil. It's been, you know, probably almost 2 years of growing the Monsteras. But I'll spruce that up and we'll top it off. We're going to be using 3 of these same lights. This is a Vipera Spectra. The little, oops, we better not look into that. That's bright. It's a LED Vipera Spectra. They're really nice, and they're pretty cheap. These small sized ones are about 70 bucks, I think. On Amazon, maybe even cheaper sometimes. We have 3 of them, so let's go check out. We're gonna call this Chamber 1. This is my original grow closet. So we'll either do the tomato or the beet. I don't know. We'll have to decide. Either the tomato or the beet will be in Chamber 1. Okay, let's go check out Chamber 2. All right, guys, we have a opening door on this one, so we could lock in the heat if we want to. So we might use that to, if we can decide if a tomato or a beet would rather be in a warmer environment, we could probably keep this space warmer. So I'll think about that. So we have a big mineral tote. I think it's like a, you know, for cows or horses, minerals. I think it comes in them. They're usually, I think this might be a 35 gallon. Unless that's a 25. I think they come as a 25 or a 35. Either way, that's pretty nice. What I did is I put a layer of hydroton down and I drilled lots of holes, big holes. And I have them off the ground with some of my 3D printer filament rolls, because I have lots of empty rolls of 3D printer filament, because this is also my printer room. Here's some of my printers. They're usually running, but I was in between prints, so I thought I would do the video quick. But a lot of times these will be running unless I can't run all these lights and stuff. Then I'll need a bigger breaker, or I won't be able to run the printers. But here is the grow area 3. So this is out in the open. It's not in a closet. So I just kind of temporarily put up that mylar, whatever the heck this is, kind of foamy mylar, almost like them windshield covers that you would block the sun from on your car, but it's like a bigger roll. I got it from someone. I might have another one of these actually, which I should look for. So we got a big old pot. I also have hydroton in the bottom, and I also have it up on printer filament rolls, so it's got lots of drainage and air, and I have lots of drill holes in there because we want lots of air and drainage. So what we're gonna do now, guys, we're gonna start setting up. So this is gonna be for the watermelon, because if it gets crazy, the watermelon can come out into the room here and start taking over, guys. I don't even care if it starts climbing up on my printers. We might have to get a bigger light or more lights. But the plant can have a lot of space here, which is going to be just wacky. So make sure to follow along, guys. I might start posting a daily short. I don't know. That might be good for the channel. Posting a daily short with a little update, and then I'll probably do weekly full long form updates. So guys, why don't we actually do something? Oh, we got to look at one more thing. Look what we got already, guys. The announcement actually for the competitions, I got it like 4 days ago, I think it was. So I heard about the categories. So I dug in my seed collection, and luckily I had some good seeds. Look, this is the 204-pound Gantner giant watermelon from 2018. So 7 years ago. So this is our 7-year-old seeds, but they're from a 204-pound watermelon. So that we already had that. So I went ahead and planted a couple in this incubator that I set up. I'll show you quick. And we have I have tomato seeds here. Christine, did you give me these? I think Christine, one of my friends and subscribers, gave me these. They're 8.61. It's from an 8-pound tomato. 8.61 Domingo, grown by Sutherland, Dan Sutherland. He's grown all the world records, like so many world records he doesn't even claim them anymore. Guys, so what I did is I just have a seed starting mat here. I actually, to get it even warmer, I put one on top. Also, here, let's pop this off. Look, we're at, oh wow, we're almost at 100 degrees. We're at about 98, which I like to see. If you want to really get your seeds going fast, let's put this down without screwing. Oh, we got plants. Whoopsies. Look at, guys. It has begun. 7-year-old watermelon seeds. Oh, dang, they need light like right away. Let's put these, I can drop this light down. We're gonna be filling one of the pots up for them. Okay, there you guys go. Look, first look at the 204-pound Gantner sprouts. Ooh, I wish I would have saw them earlier this morning. They're gonna want some light right away, but they'll green up and it'll be awesome. And then just yesterday, I put the tomato seeds in. I think I had five of these seeds. I put them all in here, and that'll be fine. I'm holding in the moisture there. Let's put this cover back on. Yeah, we're trying to hover around 100 degrees or less. I don't like to go too much over 100, or you could cook your seeds. But if you need to sprout things fast, 100 degrees will do it. Yep. There we go, just like that. Okay, wow, that's cool. So what we're gonna do now, quick guys, so we're actually doing something. Let's see if this is Sunshine Mix from Menards with mycorrhizae. Look it, that is cool. I don't know how active and alive it would be in here, but mycorrhizae is basically like a few different strains of fungus are mycorrhizal, which they attach to the roots of the plant, and it's like a symbiotic relationship. They attach to the roots and they grow on the roots of the plant and shoot out hundreds of thousands of these teeny little hairs, like mycelium structure hairs, and it turns the root into like a super root. It can draw in nutrients from all these tiny little fiber hairs from the mycorrhizal fungi. So that's supposedly in there, but it's kind of been packaged and dry, and I mean, I don't know if it's alive in there, but I'll probably go out in my woods and try to find some wild mycorrhizae. I'll take you guys with on another day so we can inoculate our pots with as much awesome biology as we can, because we're not screwing around here. We're gonna try to win this competition. We're not just playing around here. Competitive growers, giant growers, we are very competitive. So obviously, I'm never salty if somebody else wins the biggest wins. So if you're not growing big, you're just doing it wrong. All right, guys, let's quit screwing around. I'm gonna see if this will all fit in there and fill it up, because I need to figure out how many more of these I have to buy. Let me put you on a tripod. Alrighty, I'm gonna see if I can get this stuff in here without making a mess. And I want it nice and loose also, so let's do it. Hopefully it fills the whole thing up and more. This is 2.2 cubic feet compacted, and it expands to 4.4 cubic feet, which I guess is like 32 gallons. All right, there we go. I almost did it without making a mess, but I have a tarp down, so all good. I can use a shot vac. Honestly, I think we're ready to pop one of them 2 watermelon plants in. Okay, guys, here's the one that we're gonna plant. I'm actually gonna cut, I usually reuse these pots, but I wanna take this one out without messing up the roots at all. There's not gonna be very many roots yet. Oh no, is this 2 pots? Oh, I think this is a double pot. Okay, careful, careful. Well, I think I ruined 2 of them. But see, with that chop off there, I can take this out without disturbing the plant at all. Probably. Let's see. See, like that? Yeah, see, I didn't even mess up the dirt or the roots or nothing, just didn't disturb it at all. And I don't mind that it's down in the dip. So see, we got it dipped down in there a little bit. And that's good because as it grows up, if it stretches up, then I'll fill back in. So let's take it here. I'll pop you guys off here. And there we go, guys. We got a sprout. So yep, I will obviously water this in, and I will decide where I want the light. This really intense bright LED light is not ideal for a tiny seedling. I probably will turn it on bright, but I'll leave it pretty far away like this. Because that's about 3 feet away from the plant. So that's kind of like direct sun would be almost. So because these are very intense lights compared to like a fluorescent, compact fluorescent, something like that. So there we go, guys. I bet in a matter of a few hours or by tomorrow, this guy is going to be dark green and them leaves will be wide open. So there you go, guys. If you want to join in on this competition, anybody can join. So just go to Garden of Giants on Facebook, and I'll put a link in the description. Check it out. You can just join one category if you want, or all of them. And otherwise, follow along, and let's see if we can win. All right, guys. We'll see you in, well, I'll be posting shorts, and we'll see you guys in the next long form update. Bye-bye.